Hello everyone. I hope you're having a good day today, but I need you to listen very carefully right now because this video might be the most important one you watch all year. I'm not saying this to sound dramatic. I'm saying it because you are losing something important every single day and you don't even notice it. The true power of your brain. It's not happening fast, and it's not from a disease, but slowly and quietly. You are letting your brain get older, weaker, and slower. And you are not doing anything to stop it. You scroll on your phone for hours. You repeat the same routine every single day. You avoid anything that feels hard or uncomfortable. And then you ask, why am I forgetting things? Why don't I feel smart? Why is life starting to feel heavy and dull? The simple truth is, your brain is slowly dying. If you don't take charge now, if you don't protect it and train it hard, like a bodybuilder trains a muscle, you will slowly turn into a zombie. Awake, but not truly alive. This video is not for people who want quick, easy tips. It is for people who are ready to fight for their mind, for people who want to stay sharp, powerful, creative, and full of life, even when they are old. In this video, I will show you the 16 most powerful habits to keep your brain young. Not the boring things you hear everywhere. These are real, strong, and tested methods used by people who don't want to just survive. They want to stay fully alive right here, points to head. If you follow these habits, you will not just have a younger brain. You will think faster, speak clearer, and feel much better. You will wake up with energy, sleep well, and most importantly, you will stop feeling like your life is just passing by. But if you ignore this, don't complain later. When your memory is gone, your focus disappears, and you forget how it feels to be truly alive. This video is also perfect for your English. While you learn how to keep your brain young, you will also improve your English listening, understanding, and confidence. You are training your mind and improving your English at the same time. Let's start now. Let's rebuild your brain from the inside. Habit 1. Use your other hand sometimes. Sounds easy, right? But don't laugh, because this small habit is a secret mental weapon almost no one uses. Think of your brain like a tree. Every time you do something new or difficult, a new, strong branch grows. But if you do the same easy things every day, the tree just sits there. No growth, no strength. Using your non-dominant hand, the one you usually skip for brushing your teeth, eating or writing, forces your brain to wake up fast. You are not just moving a hand, you are building new brain connections. You are training your brain to stay flexible, alert, and sharp. Let's say you always use your right hand. Today, you try to eat with your left. It will feel awkward. You might drop food. You feel a quick frustration. But that awkwardness is the whole point. That struggle is your brain saying, this is new, I need to grow, I need to focus. You force it to work harder. That's how real change happens. People who do this brain training have better memory, faster thinking, and a lower chance of brain aging. So start now. Try writing your name with your other hand. Try brushing your teeth tonight with the wrong hand. Not for fun, but to fight brain decline. Because if you only do what is easy, your brain gets lazy, and lazy brains die young. Habit 2. Do one hard thing every day. Let me be honest. Most people want an easy life. They avoid anything that feels scary, painful, or mentally hard. But here is the truth no one wants to hear. Your brain only stays young when it struggles. Comfort kills it. Doing one hard thing every day means you challenge your brain like a warrior. You force it to get stronger. What counts as hard? Speaking English, even when you are nervous. Waking up early when you want to sleep more. Saying a strong no to junk food when everyone else is eating it. Talking to a new person. Going to the gym when you are tired. Studying one page, even when you feel mentally drained. Every time you push your mind into a moment of pain or fear, you give it a shock, a reminder. You are still alive and must keep fighting. There was a woman named Emma, 44 years old, who is smart but felt tired and unfocused. She asked her doctor, "Why does my brain feel old?" The answer, "Because you stopped doing hard things 10 years ago." She started small. She took a cold shower for 20 seconds every day. She forced herself to read one page of a book she didn't like. She walked for 20 minutes alone without her phone. Within 30 days, she said, "My brain feels new and powerful again. Not because of pills, but because of struggle." Your simple challenge. Pick one hard thing to do today. Not tomorrow. Not later. Now. Do it. Then tomorrow, do another. Because if you refuse to fight, you will rot in the comfort that is quietly destroying you. Habit 3. Stay away from screens for some time every day. Let me give you the truth. Your phone is making your brain less intelligent. Yes, I said it. Not just slow, less intelligent. Every time you scroll, your brain is doing the same thing. Jumping, jumping, jumping. You jump from one video to another, one post to another. Do you think your brain likes that? No. Your brain is getting hurt. It's like giving a child sugar every 3 seconds. What happens? The child becomes wild, unfocused, and weak. That's your brain right now. And here's the scary part. Most people can't even sit alone in silence for 5 minutes anymore. They panic. They grab their phone like it is air. That's not normal. That's addiction. That's a rotting brain. What you must do: start small. Turn off all screens for just 30 minutes a day. No phone, no music, no YouTube, no background noise. Just sit, walk, think, or write. Let your brain breathe. Do this daily and your brain will start healing. Do this daily and your focus will return. Do this daily and you will remember who you are. But ignore this and your brain will soon be controlled. Not by you, but by a screen that doesn't care if you live or die. Habit 4. Sleep in a dark, silent room. Let me ask you something. Do you sleep with the TV on, with lights in your room, with your phone close to your head? Then congratulations! You are slowly killing your brain while you sleep. Sleep is not just rest. Sleep is when your brain cleans itself, fixes memory, resets emotions, and gets stronger. But only if it's deep. Only if it's dark. Only if it's silent. If light enters your eyes while you sleep, even a small light, a phone message, a street light, your brain doesn't go fully deep. It stays partly awake. Result? You wake up feeling tired, foggy, and stressed. You forget names. You lose focus. You feel older than you are. Your brain needs real sleep. You must make your room like a dark cave. Pitch black. Use an eye mask or thick curtains. No sounds. Use earplugs or turn off everything. Keep your phone far away outside the room if you can. This is a life-changing step because if you keep sleeping with distractions, you are not resting. You are rotting. Habit 5. Walk alone in nature without your phone. Here's a question most people cannot answer. When was the last time you walked alone without your phone and just listened to the sound of the wind, trees, or your own thoughts? If your answer is, I can't remember, then your brain is not okay. It's trapped. Walking alone in nature, even for 10 minutes, can reset your entire nervous system. It lowers stress, it improves memory, it boosts creativity, and it reminds your brain what peace feels like. There was a woman named Margaret. She had panic attacks, brain fog, and constant stress. Her doctor told her, no pills. Just walk outside every day without your phone. At first, she hated it. She felt bored, anxious, and restless. But after 1 week, she said, I heard the birds. I noticed the sky. I heard my own thoughts again. Her panic slowed down. Her focus returned, not because of magic, but because nature is the simple medicine your brain forgot. Your challenge: find a quiet place. Leave your phone at home. Just walk, breathe, watch, and listen. Do it daily. Not for fun, but for survival. Because if you can't be alone with your thoughts, you're not in control. Habit 6. Read something that challenges your thinking. Most people only read what they like. They read things that agree with them and make them feel comfortable. But here's a hard truth. If your brain never gets confused, it never gets stronger. Your mind is like a muscle. If it only lifts soft, light things, it stays weak. But if it lifts something heavy, strange, or uncomfortable, it grows. That's what this habit is about. You need to read something that shakes your beliefs, something that makes you stop and ask, wait, am I wrong? Let me tell you about Liam, a 36-year-old man who always believed money was evil. He hated rich people. Then one day, he read a book by a rich person who gave away 90% of their money. Liam was shocked. That single book changed how he saw the world. Now he reads books that make him uncomfortable on purpose, and he says his mind feels 10 years younger. Do this now. Don't just read to relax. Read to challenge your brain. Pick a book or article that you normally avoid. And when your brain says, this is stupid, don't run away. Stay there. Fight it. Think. Because if you always agree with everything you read, you are not thinking. Habit 7. Try to remember without checking. This one will hurt you because you are already addicted to the opposite. You forget something. You check Google. Every time you check, instead of trying to remember, your brain becomes weaker. You are training it to be lazy. This habit is about forcing your brain to pull out information without help. It's hard, but that mental pain is exactly what keeps your brain sharp. Example: Grace, a 25-year-old college student, used to forget everything. Her teacher told her, "Stop writing everything down. Start using your brain like a toolbox, not a trash can." So she did something different. Before checking anything, she waited 60 seconds. She tried to remember. In 1 month, she felt a change. She remembered more. She learned faster. Simple rule for you. Before you check something, pause. Close your eyes. Try to remember, even if it hurts. Because every time you remember on your own, you grow new brain wires. Every time you skip that chance, you cut those wires. Habit 8. Do something new you're bad at. You will hate this one. Your ego will fight it, but I don't care. I'm here to protect your brain, not your feelings. Here's the truth. Your brain grows the most when you fail at something, not when you win. Do you want a young brain? Then go and look foolish on purpose. Learn the piano, try public speaking, dance badly, cook a new recipe, or draw a sketch. Your brain doesn't care if you look cool. It only cares if you're growing. Your challenge: pick one thing this week that you are bad at. Do it. Practice it. Suffer through it. Because when you do what you're bad at, you tell your brain, "We're still growing." Habit 9. Talk deeply, not just hi. How are you? This habit asks you to go deeper than fake smiles and small talk. Most people today speak like simple robots. How are you? I'm good. Nice weather? Your brain needs depth. It needs conversations that make it think, feel, and reflect. If you keep talking about nonsense, your brain will start treating people like noise, and one day you'll forget how to connect. Stop asking questions you don't care about. Stop giving answers that aren't real. And stop being scared of silence. Start asking, what's something that changed you this year? These are the questions that open people up and force your brain to work harder. That is what keeps your brain young. Habit 10. Change your daily routine often. This one will hit you hard because your routine, the things you do every morning and evening, is quietly killing your brain. You wake up the same way. You eat the same food. You walk the same road. Your brain is sleeping with its eyes open. Repetition without change is poison. It makes your brain lazy, stiff, and bored. Your challenge: break the loop. Not once, all the time. You don't need a new life. You just need to switch things up often. Eat breakfast in a different place. Change your walking route. Brush your teeth with the opposite hand. Sleep on the other side of the bed. Small changes, big effects. Your brain gets surprised, and surprise equals growth. Habit 11. Teach what you just learned. Here's the truth. You don't really understand something until you can teach it. Most people read something, feel smart for 5 minutes, and then forget everything. Why? Because they never used it. Your brain is like a fire. If you don't pass the flame to others, it goes cold. The fix: Every time you learn something new, no matter how small, teach it to someone, not next week, immediately. You can teach it to a friend, your partner, a voice message, or even the mirror. When you teach, your brain organizes the knowledge. It says, this matters, and it keeps it longer and stronger. Habit 12. Play strategy games, not mindless ones, let's be clear. Your brain hates stupidity. Most people play games to escape. They play simple tapping games with bright colors, loud sounds, and zero thinking. This destroys your brain's ability to think deeply. Now look at strategy games. Chess, Sudoku, word puzzles. These games make your head hurt. You lose. You get stuck. But that pain is your brain lifting weights. Next time you're bored, try something that makes you think. You'll feel frustration, not fun. You'll want to quit. That's the moment to stay. That's when your brain starts working again. Habit 13. Practice intermittent fasting for mental clarity. You won't like this because it's not easy, but your brain doesn't care about comfort. Most people eat too much, too often. When your stomach is always full, your brain becomes slow because digestion takes energy. Try this. Don't eat anything for 12 to 14 hours, like 8 p.m. to 10 a.m. Only drink water, just once or twice a week. You'll notice something strange. You become more alert, more focused, and mentally clearer. Why? Because fasting activates a brain growth hormone. That's your brain in hunter mode. Habit 14. Use brainwriting instead of brainstorming. You've heard of brainstorming, where everyone talks fast and throws out random ideas. But fast talking is often shallow thinking. Try this. Next time you need ideas, try brainwriting. It means writing ideas in silence without talking. Set a timer, 5 minutes, 10 ideas. The first 3 ideas are easy. Then your brain goes blank. That's the moment your growth starts, because now you must push deeper. This is where you find real creativity. Try today. Habit 15. Take cold showers to shock mental alertness. This habit is hard, and that's why it works. Comfort is the slowest way to kill your brain. When your body is comfortable, your mind gets lazy. Now imagine this. You wake up and turn the shower to ice cold. Your mind panics, but in that second, your brain snaps into full alertness. No coffee, just survival shock. Try this tomorrow after your normal warm shower. Turn the water to cold for just 30 seconds. You will panic. Your brain will say, "This is stupid." But stay in and tell your brain, "We don't run from discomfort anymore." After you do it, you'll feel awake and alive. Habit 16. Memorize one new poem or song every week. This is the final habit. Your memory is dying. Every day you forget names and small moments. The real reason is you stopped memorizing. You think everything is easy to find online. The fix: choose one small poem, a verse from a song, or a quote every week. Repeat it out loud, write it down, and test yourself. Make your brain work. Memorizing is deep thinking. It forces your brain to focus, repeat, and connect. Do this every week. In 1 year, you will have 50 new things living inside your brain, not on your phone, inside you. These 16 habits are not nice. They are hard and uncomfortable. That's why they work. Everything that keeps the brain young lives outside your comfort zone. Your brain doesn't care about your dreams. It only cares about saving energy. If you don't fight back, it will slowly shut down your fire. But now you have the 16 weapons. Use them daily. Not for fun, for survival. If this video opened your eyes, don't just watch and forget. Use it. Fight for your brain, because most people will keep scrolling. But you now know the truth. And if you want more videos that don't waste your time, videos that help you grow, think better, and live stronger, then subscribe to the English Easy Here channel right now. Because we're not here to entertain you. We're here to transform you. Let's build the strongest minds together.